Hello everyone, welcome back to Oracle EBS Pro Learning channel. I hope you are doing very well. In this video, we are starting Oracle General Ledger configuration like chart of accounts and key flex field. So we will understand how a chart of account structure is created in Oracle EBS. We will cover the chart of account structure, accounting segments, value sets, Flexfield qualifiers, and finally freeze and combining the Flexfield. I will first explain the concept and then demonstrate the configuration in the Oracle EBS demo environment. First, let's understand what is chart of accounts means. Go to next slide. So this is the configuration chart of accounts and key flex fields. So here what is the chart of accounts? So chart of account is the structure used to represent accounting information in general ledger. It consists of multiple segments and each segment represent a different part of the account combination. For our demonstration, we'll use 7 segments taking company, department, natural accounts, project, location, intercompany, feature. So the exact number and purpose of segments can vary depending on the organization accounting requirement. So now let's move to Oracle EBS application. I logged into the Oracle General Ledger module. So we are going to navigation for creating the chart of accounts, setup, financial, Flexfield, key, segments. Now we are in the key Flexfield segment window. This window is used to define the accounting Flexfield structure used by the general ledger. First, I will query the existing general ledger accounting Flexfield. So before going this window, I want to show you for PPT for shortcut keyboard shortcuts. So F11 is enter query mode, control F11 execute the query, F4 is close the form and move to application, put the cursor in the application, press the F11 and enter the general ledger. Press the control F11. So now open the existing record for this module, general ledger, and put the cursor in flexible title. Here GL3 key flex fields. So one is GL ledger flex field. GL ledger flex field means this is mirror of the accounting flex field. Whatever entered in the accounting key flex field will copy to the general ledger. This is useful when we are doing FSG and financial allocation, and just press down arrow. Reporting attributes. Reporting attribute used for only reporting purpose, and again down arrow. See, this is the account flex field. So this is one of the important key flex field. By using the accounting key flex field, we can design our organization structure. So click on the cursor in structure lines, press the control down arrow, it will come new line. So here yellow is mandatory. The accounting flexibility is where we define the structure that will be used for our chart of accounts. Used this flex field, we can create our chart of account structure. For our demonstration, we will create a structure. I'm using code ABC underscore corp underscore COA. If you want, you can use same name, code title, but I am using the ABC corporate chart of accounts. Capital letter I am using. chart of accounts. If you want to description, you can give the full name. So in the structure selection, we define the chart of account structure. So I am using the ABC corporate COA structure code and attribute ABC corporate COA chart of accounts. This structure represent our chart of account configuration. Once the structure is created, we can define the individual accounting segment under it. So then go and click on the segment. So now I will open the segment window. This is where we define the individual segments that make up our chart of accounts. So our 7 rows. I mean, we have given the here for our 7 accounting segments, like the first segment is company, second segment is department, third segment is accounting, and fourth segment's product, fifth segment's location, sixth intercompany, and seventh future. So here we can find out the names, column names, number, name, window promote, column. So for each segment, we define the segment number, segment name, window promote, and the corresponding the segment column. The segment number determines the position of the segment in the accounting combination. So the name identifies the business purpose of segments. This window promote is label users will see when entering the accounting combination. Add the columns identifies where the segment is stored in the accounting flex field. So I'm going to create for the segments. Number 1, company, and here column is segment 1. Segment 1. Then move to second, department, segment 2. And 3. 3 is account, segment 3. If you want, you can select from LOV, otherwise you can type manually. Next, fourth, project, segment 4. And 5, location, segment 5. And 6, intercompany. Segment 6. Last one, future, segment 7. So now we have created for the segment summary. Then save the record. So now segments was created. And now come to value set columns. So next we need to define a value set for the segment. A value set control the type of format of values that users can enter for a segment. For example, company segment may be contain values such as 1, 2, 3, project, location, feature, like that. 4, 5, 6, as so on. So we can create this separate value set of each segment based on the business requirement. So now here, now we are going to click on the menu value set. So this is creation window for value set. The value set has name and description. In this example, we are using the list of values like format type, characters, and we can define the maximum size based on the required segment value length. We can also use format validation options such as numbers only, uppercase character depending on the requirement. The value validation type determine how Oracle validate the values entered by the user. In our example, we are using the independent validation. So the main idea is to remember this, that value set define when controls the valid values that can be entered into the segment. This is the value set PPT. Control of the format and validation of segment value. Define the before while defining the flexible structure. For example, company value set, department value set, account value set, like that. Information field name, description, format, validation type. Now we are in the creating value set window. I'm giving the name ABC company value set, and I copied, and description also I'm using same, and characters minimum company 2 character I'm taking, and numbers only. So with the validation type automatically selected type independent, and save the record. Once saved, you can go and select the department and click on the value set. ABC department, value set. You can give the same name conversion description. Here department also I'm taking 3 related characters, and enable numbers, and write just by and 0 fill numbers, and save, and move to accounts. Click on the accounts value set, ABC account value set. I'm taking the same description. Character I'm taking the 6 character, then save, close, and next select the project. Click on the value set to the ABC underscore project underscore value set. Project also have to take in 3 letters, and save the record. Close this one. Then select location. Click on the value set. ABC underscore location value set. Copy paste in the description same name, and location 3 letters, size, enabling number, and save, and move to intercompany and click on the value set. Taking the 3 letters and save. Move to feature, value set, taking the 3 letters, save. So here we created a value set for the company segments. So return to segment summary. Oh, select the company. So after creating the value set, we assign it to the corresponding segment. Here the company segment assigned to the company value set, LOV. Go to LOV and select for ABC. ABC company value set. ABC underscore department. ABC underscore accounts. ABC underscore project. ABC underscore location. ABC underscore intercompany. ABC underscore feature. So each segment can have its own value set depending on the organization requirement. So save the record. So now important flexible qualifiers. Click on the company and now we come to important part of the accounting flexible configuration. Flexible qualifiers. Click on that. Flexible qualifiers tell Oracle what role a particular segment plays the accounting structure. For example, a segment can define as a balancing segment, costing segment, natural account segments, or intercompany segments. So for our company segment, we are assigning the balancing segment qualifiers. The balancing segment used to ensure the accounting entries balance according to the defined balancing values. For example, companies being used for this purpose. I selected segment company. Here flexible qualifiers is balancing. Then save the record. Close this window. Then move to department. Click on the flexi field. Now department segment. Here we are assigning the cost center segment qualifier. The cost center segments is used to identify the organization area or cost center associated with an accounting entry purpose. Then save the record. Close this window. Then move to accounting. So nature accounting segments. So here next is the account segments, right? So here we are assign the nature account segments qualifier. Nature accounts identify the type of accounts being used, such as expenses, revenue, asset, liability, or other account classification. Nature of accounts. Save the record. Close this window. So then intercompany project also optional only, and location intercompany features minimum is 2 segments are mandatory. Here important point is that required qualifiers should be assigned to the appropriate segment based on the accounting design. Then close this window. And once closing, here enable option automatically enable. And here allow dynamic insert. So this checkbox, here we have the allow dynamic insert option. This controls whether new code combination can be dynamically created when user enter valid segment combination. For our demonstration, we are enabling this option as part of our configuration. And come to freeze flexible definition. Once we have completed the Flexfield definition, we can freeze the Flexfield. Freezing indicates that we are ready to finalize the current flexible structure. Before freezing, we should make sure that all required segments, value sets, qualifiers, and other definitions are correctly configured. So I'm enabling now. So here Oracle display the warning asking to us to confirm that we don't want to make additional changes to the Flexfield definition. So this is an important step because changing the definition later can affect existing accounting data. So we'll check, and after that again unfreeze and freeze and click OK. So finally click on the compile. Click on that. So here Oracle confirm the Flexfield was completed successfully. Here Oracle also submitted request to generate to Flexfield view. In this example, GL underscore code and combination key Flexfield values. This is confirms that the Flexfield completion process has completed successfully. So at this point, we have completed basic chart of accounts and accounting Flexfield configuration. We created the chart of account structure, defined the accounting segment, created and assigned the value set, assign the required flexible qualifiers, and enable the structure, allow dynamic insert, freeze the definition, and compile the Flexfield. So this is a foundation of the accounting structure that we will use in the upcoming session. And we'll continue with the next step of general ledger configuration and start working with the values and additional setup required for the accounting structure. Have a nice day.